Everybody's fatigued. Some may even say we're experiencing PTSD. Fatigued, PTSD, basically because of our new leadership and what we need to do about it so that we can make it through it. If you guys haven't done so already, please click and subscribe on my YouTube channel for more Real Talk videos. This is Marion with Restoring Ghettos Forgotten, and I'm here. My channel is meant to encourage and empower people through the changing of our thoughts, ultimately changes our lives. That's what this channel is all about, and it's through the testimonies that I give, and it's through my life experiences that I hope to encourage others. So that's what this channel is about. It's not for anything other than that. So I wish you all well. But I wanted to come on because I've been hearing some disturbing things, and I've been seeing some disturbing things coming down my feed, and I've been talking to a vast selection of different people that are telling me that they're actually going through PTSD right now. People really don't know what to do. People are losing their jobs federally. We have veterans that are not getting paid. We have planes crashing. We have the economy tumbling, and people just don't know what to do. And I'm here to tell you, you have to stay grounded in your source. You have to pray more. You have to be dedicated more. You have to actually work harder than you've ever worked before. I hate to tell you that, but that's where we are now. And we may even have to start downsizing some. I've been talking about downsizing for the last 3 to 4 years because I felt like this was coming, but it was already a little tight for most of us 3 or 4 years ago. So I go back. I want to give credit to where credit is due. My newly deceased ex-husband, Rick Wallace, would always talk about community living and how better we would do as a society if we would do more of it. And this is the time now. Rest in heaven. May he rest in heaven, Rick Wallace. But the time is coming now to where we actually need to exercise that ability to do so. Sorry, guys. These glasses are new and they're a little tight. That's why I keep fumbling with them. But I just got through working out, so forgive my sweat. But I thought it was important for me to come on and say, hey, now is the time. I know a lot of us like our privacy, we like our own space, but it may be time for us to buckle down, downsize, and actually live together and do some community living so that we can live, you know, at least some type of stress-free life, so that we don't all be, we're always in PTSD. So that's fight or flight. That's messing with your internal self, like even your internal organs. It's affecting your blood pressure. It's affecting how you feel about yourself. It's affecting your livelihood. That's why we need to address this as soon as possible, because we don't know how long we're going to go through this, y'all. So we have to stick together. So my suggestions are, if you're thinking about moving, don't do it right now. And this is coming from a real estate agent. The only people I suggest that should move should be people that are relocating here, that have to move from whatever state they're coming from to come here to work, or they're coming here just to start their lives over, then fine. But people that, if you have the ability to stay somewhere where it's affordable right now, you probably want to stick with doing that. So that, because we don't know where anything is headed right now. This man is dismantling everything, and we don't know who's going to lose their job, who's going to have to resign, who's what, where, when. So this is the time where we don't want to gain any more bills. In fact, we need to be paying bills off right now. So whatever bill, like you make a little extra money right now, say you're doing fine. Guess what? Go ahead, while you're doing fine financially, pay off those credit cards. Pay more on your mortgage. Pay more on your car note. Get that finished out. Because we need to make sure we're okay as a society, because the rest of the world don't give a damn. Excuse my French. We have to care about ourselves. Any new person out there, I hate to say millennials, but if you're thinking about leaving your parents' home, now is not the time. Anybody that's looking to move out on their own, that's been with their parents, or even a mature adult, you're thinking about, hey, I think I need to upsize. No, you need to downsize. Actually, you may need to downsize, or you may need to stay where you are. If it's affordable, you need to stay where you are right now. And we need to think about more community living. And I know here's the thing, you guys. We always say, I can't stay with nobody because I'm this, I'm that way. We need to stop. It's time out for that, because we see our other brothers and sisters. We see other nationalities and other races of people that they're not all well, just like we aren't. They're not all well. Some of them have toxic trauma issues. Some of them have things they still need to deal with mentally, but they still know how to respect each other and live together. So can we. I think we can do more than what we say we're limited to, you guys. We used to be kings and queens. So why can't we come together as a community and make this work for us? I just wanted to state that because I'm seeing people online. There are people committing suicide right now because they're so stressed out. There's so much instability in their employment. There's so much instability in their family, and it's mental health issues that are popping out because of this, because we haven't dealt with our internal self yet, and now we're going through all of this trauma that many of us have went through for years. They don't know how to handle it. So I say we need to deal with that right now as well too, not just looking at other people crumble, because it's gonna come. It may come knocking at your door, and this is even for people that do really well financially. You never know. You may lose your job. What are you gonna do? We have to keep our minds open to these things, y'all. And we have to be sensitive to people that are going through. I hate the idealism of, oh, it's not me. I don't have to worry about it. It's not affecting me, so why should I worry about it? It may affect you one day. And if it's not affecting you, it may be affecting the people around you. Check on your people. Check on your people. We need each other. We need to make sure we're all okay during this time, you know? And it is time for us to get healthy so that we can come together as a community and work together. But in the meantime, we need to figure it out and make it work irregardless of who's done their work or not. Because the signs are here, y'all. Like, there is no more, oh, well, let's wait and see. The signs are here now. It's time for us to do something so that we can make it through the next 4 years. Hopefully we don't have to go that long, but I see him being cheered on by billionaires. So when is it going to stop? And you know, the scariest part of all, there are some people that's cheering him on that I used to believe in, and I no longer believe in them. Because whenever you can cheer on a man that's hurting other people, then you're just as evil as he is. Just as evil. And I'm so disappointed. But the world is clearly making a loud statement. And the aggression towards our people is getting amped up. So what we need to be doing is we need to be gearing up to protect ourselves, of course, safely. And we need to stick together. We need to come together as a community. Now is the time to be saving money, not blowing it and splurging it. That's what they expect for us to do, to blow everything so we don't have any type of means when they get ready to kick you out of your job or your workforce. I have a friend that's in that works for the federal government. They're being threatened about their jobs being taken from them. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they could go somewhere or not. So this is me saying, let's prepare now, you guys. And this video is not long. I didn't want to be long-winded, but I'm just saying now is the time. And this is coming from a real estate agent. I'm saying that if you don't have to move, don't move. Now, if you have prepared for this, if you've saved your money and you had, your credit is right, you saved your money, you got some cushion, and now it's, you've prepared for this, then maybe perhaps it is your time to move. But I'm talking about people that are kind of iffy about it. They're not really sure. Don't do it unless you're totally sure. Unless you're relocating and you have to move. Those are the only times that you may need to move. But for everybody else, like normal people like me and you, we need to be coming together and saving our money, paying off some debt, and even doing some community living. That means you need to know how to get along with your mom or your sister or your brother or your friend. Because there are people that need help and they don't have anywhere to go. And it's a travesty when you've worked your whole life and then some idiot gets in the office and you lose your job and you have nobody to depend on. So this is me singing out a call to action to our people to come together, and let's start thinking about a community effort. Overall, how we're all doing. And let's support each other, because there are people really suffering and they will not tell you, because what do? We're so much in our own head and our own thoughts that we talk about people. Stop talking about people. You never know when you might be one of those people. My pastor always say, if for people that has never experienced any type of life traumas or tragedies or anything that came to shake them to their core, keep living. Keep on living, because it may happen. And wouldn't it be a travesty if it happens to you and somebody that you need do the same thing that you do to the people that need you? Always think about that. Always think about that. Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. So this is just like a call to action, wake up call for us. What we need to be doing right now is not overspending. This is about cooking more of our meals, and it's going to make us healthier too, because of the crud that they got out there. It's making a lot of people sick. There's too many people leaving here right now with heart disease. We're not taking care of ourselves. And what is the first thing we do? The first thing we do when we get money, what we go do? We go put that nasty, oily, fried, salty crawfish boils, shrimp boils, all that stuff into our bodies. That cholesterol building stuff that's killing us. So we really need to think about overall our health and our well-being, and how we're going to sustain life, and how we're going to have something to give to the next generation. And we cannot do that just thinking about just today only. We have to think ahead, because we have people that we're leaving behind, and we need to leave them something behind. You know, well, maybe it's just me. I'm just ambitious. I'm ambitious towards humanity. I think that we can live a little bit better if we come together and stop being so individualized. I think it's a shame that when you have people that are in your bloodline, or that are really close to you, and you don't even know how that person's doing. Like, you haven't spoken to them in over a month or two. How do you know they're not going through no mental health crisis? How do you know they're not in need for something? How do you know they even have food to eat? Because you're not speaking to them. We got to get better at communication. I absolutely hate that. I think about that with all the modern technology and all the Instagram and all the Facebook and all the whatever you call it, Twitter, and they call it X now. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Snapchat. I do very little of Instagram. I do mostly my business through Instagram and Facebook. But I'm mostly on Facebook. But with all the modern technology, do you know nobody actually picks up the phone and calls you anymore? I'm like, that's a travesty within itself. Nobody picks up the phone, call. For the people that pick up, I try to pick up the phone and call the people that I love. They may not take my phone call, then they'll text me. I'm like, but that's how impersonal we've gotten. There's one of my friends that picks up the phone and calls me, and this person is overseas right now. So I'm like, whoa. So anybody that's not calling me that's here, that's a wrap. You know, I know that you don't really care about my well-being. If I can get somebody to call me, I don't have to get him to call me. He calls me. You know, you make time for what's important. We need to make time for each other. We're in the same city, and we don't even call and say, hey girl, how you doing? I'm just checking in, see how you doing. We're not that busy that we can't make a phone call. See, we become disconnected, but that's what the world wants us to become disconnected, so we don't have a support system. If you don't have a support system, when you come across a tragedy, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to suffer through it when you don't have to? Come on, y'all. It's time for us to get together. I'm done with my soap opera, but I thought I would say now is the time, since a lot of people that are going through a lot of fatigue on the jobs, whether they're being laid off, whether they're being fired, they have instability in their jobs. They don't know if they're going to keep their jobs. They don't know where they're going to go. They don't know what they're going to do. I say now is the time for us to call family meetings. We need to come together, map out a plan. Whoever has the biggest house need to determine, okay, we're going to put this many people over here if we have to. We can put this many people over here if we have to. Okay, I have a huge garage. I can stock up on canned goods over here. Okay, well, I have a gun collection. I'm going to, they're all legal, of course, and we know how to use them. I'm going to have my guns over here. We need to start community building our stuff so that we will be all right, because they've been started. They knew exactly where we were headed. They knew exactly who they wanted to put in the office. And they know he was going to be this big ball of destruction. They knew it. So now we have to plan ahead. By now, some people say if you haven't already planned ahead, you're already behind. But I say we can still come together and make this work. We're very resilient people. We've been through the worst. So I think we can get through this, but we have to come back together, which means call your brother, call your sister. You better be calling your mama. I mean, that's the woman that brought you in this world. Call your daddy, your uncles, your aunties, cousins, all of those things. We need to come back together. And mention of cousin, I just lost one of my beautiful cousins. This is the second cousin within the last year that I've lost. And so his family is grieving. I like to send out my condolences to them. And we're grieving a great loss, because he was a wonderful man. He was one of those people that thought about family and thought about community, and he was looking so forward to coming to our family reunion in May. And so yeah, I just wanted to take a moment of memory. His name is Emmanuel, and he's going to be greatly missed, and may he rest in heaven. But I said all that to say is that we don't know how much time we have on this planet, and why not, while we're here, to make sure we're leaving something behind. And one thing you can leave behind is how someone encouraged you and how someone made you feel. And even if they planted a seed of thought, how they changed your thought processes. And we want to remember those people. And so, yeah, that kind of hurt a little bit. But you guys, I'm done. I really appreciate you if you took your time to watch this video. If you feel like it's worth a share, please share it, because this is a time where we need to be coming together as a community, making legit plans. I'm talking about actionable plans about what we're gonna do with our families and our friends, because friends can come together too. We can make it through this 4 years. Hopefully we won't have to go so long, and we're gonna have to do a lot of praying, you guys, because there's a lot of dark in the world. I see so much stuff happening to where something tragic could happen, and then I'll see somebody just move on to the next thing. It's like it's becoming normalized of all of this trauma, all of this tragedy happening, and it's not normal. So we need to put a stop to that, and we need to protect our own as well. I'm done, you guys. This video was totally about having fatigue with our new leadership, fatigue / PTSD with our new leadership, and what we as a culture need to be doing to build stronger foundations or security for our own people. And where we need to start is we need to start wasting money. We need to be saving money. We need to be paying off some debt. We need to be holding on to some cash, putting some stuff aside, downsizing. You got too many bills, cut some of them bills. Your house is too big for yourself, downsize. Go get you a little condo somewhere. Actually, this is a shameless plug. I'll help you. I'm a real estate agent. You ready to sell your home? You're going to downsize into a nice little cute condo? Because that's exactly what I'm going to do when I purchase again. I'm going to buy a condo, something small and cute, affordable, of course. So hey, I'm your girl. I'll do it for you. I definitely would do it for you. So again, this is Marion. We're restoring Ghettos Forgotten. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free to share. If you haven't done so already, click like and subscribe on my channel. I really do appreciate you guys. Remember, I always leave everybody with this. Love God, love yourself, and love others. And if you choose not to love others, at least don't hurt them. Bye-bye.